and this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Libra for 2025. Hey folks, you're going to be really pleased with this. I consider Libra to be probably the most fortunate sign of the coming 12 months, with the exception of about 10% of you. So let's deal with the fine tuning first, and then I'm going to come to the challenges, and then we'll look at the positives. But even the challenges aren't going to be too difficult. First of all, let's look at the moons. The Libra new moon will be on the 21st of October. This is going to be towards the end of Libra. Shouldn't be a problem. It's quite tame. It's not aspecting anything else seriously in the sky. I don't think it'll be seen as a big issue. The full moon in Libra, slightly different story. This is going to be on the 13th, of April. Now, this is a bit of a strange one. It's happening at the same day as Venus stops going retrograde and starts moving forward, and Venus rules Libra. So I suggest that for many of you, the full moon in Libra on the 13th of April is going to be a bit of a choice point time, a time of decisions, where some things will come to a natural automatic closure point, others will expand to fill the space freed up by those that have gone. Let's deal with the little planets first of all. Mercury will spend, would you believe, just a few days in Libra from the 18th of September to the 6th of October. It's going to whiz through Libra. Venus will be in Libra from the 13th of October to the 6th of November. Neither of these are major astrological significance. Mars will move into Libra, a sign that it doesn't really like being in, because Libra is all about us and we and team, and Mars is all about me and I. So Mars is going to be in Libra from the 6th of August to the 22nd of September. It's a really good time actually for you to be putting energy into teamwork in a way that's both individualistic and collective. As in, yes, let me show you around. Yes, this is what we did. That's my bit over there. But then we get to the difficult stuff, and it's not that difficult compared to most other signs. Saturn and Neptune are going to move into your opposite sign of Aries as we get into the second quarter of the year. Neptune's going to move into Aries at the end of March, Saturn in the middle of and late part of May. So from late May onwards, they're both going to be in your opposite sign, and they're going to stay there until at least early September, if not late October. What this tells me is that realistically, the period of the middle 7 months of the year, yes, and certainly the second quarter of the year is a time where some of you are going to find that your way of seeing the world is going to be fundamentally changed. When I say some of you, I mean primarily those of you born at the very start of Libra, as in 23rd, 24th, maybe 25th of September. With Saturn opposite your sun, you'll go through a period of restructuring. With Neptune opposite your sun, some of you will go through a period of dissolution, of things slipping away, of people leaving, of tiredness and weariness. But this is minor compared to what's happening in normal times with this type of energy, because there's a lot of positives as well. Pluto has moved into Aquarius. And over this next year, Pluto is trining the sun of those of you born on the 23rd, 24th, 25th of September. This is going to bringing a great deal of psychological maturity, self-confidence, self-belief, resilience, determination and thoroughness, and a quality of psychological depth, the like of which you probably haven't seen in the last 25 to 30 years. Also, Uranus is going to be moving into the start of Gemini. So Uranus will be trining the sun of those of you born around the 23rd and the 24th of September. So those of you born at the very start of Libra, you're going to be getting psychological growth from Pluto. You're going to be getting a lot of stimulus and novelty and originality from Uranus. And yes, Saturn and Neptune will also be going, yes, but you can't do this, and this is going to slip away, and this is where the brakes are on. So if I were to summarize this energy, I'd be saying to you, okay, so look, what this means is that a lot of the old is slipping away now. A lot of the old attitudes and beliefs and philosophies, the old environments, situations, relationships, friendships, the old careers. Not everything is slipping away, but some of it is. And it's going to be replaced by something that's more real, more authentic, more 21st century, and that's being generated by you, as opposed to by external situations, people, or environments. This is one of the best times of psychological growth in your life. And it isn't just those of you born around the 23rd, 24th, 25th of September. This is going to echo into all of your lives. Jupiter is smiling on you in the first 5 months of the year. Jupiter's going to be affecting those of you born from, say, the 4th, 5th of October through to the 22nd of October in a very favourable way in the first 5 months of the year. It's going to be bringing some nice communication, better ideas, easier and quicker movements. And then Jupiter moves into Cancer. Then it's going to start hitting those of you born from the 23rd of September right the way through to about the 18th of October in a way that might be a bit more difficult to manage, particularly in areas around job, work and career. So my advice to the majority of you is in the second half of the year, don't push it at the professional level. The time to push it, to be selective of quality more than quantity, is definitely the second quarter of the year. The time of April, May, June. Particularly June. Very fortunate time. You can make a lot of things happen. And then the second half of the year yes, take your foot off the accelerator. Don't put it on the brake. But consolidate what you've already gained in the second half of the year. And then you're going to be in a much better position for 2026. 2025 is not a difficult year, but it's a year of seeding the long-term future, of releasing the old and welcoming the new. So as far as 2025 goes, Libra, hit the refresh button, hit the reboot button. Have an innovative and forward-looking year.